Just kidding. It's Christmas Eve, which means we have to be excited. It's not an option. Tomorrow's Christmas. Be excited, right? All right. Well, we're gonna a little bit of a different service tonight, different structure, little shorter sermon.
Hey.
Well, shouldn't have said that. Now he's going to torture us. No, I'm kidding. But we're going to sing some songs, and then we've got some candles to light. We're going to sing some songs later on in the service with a little bit of readings in between. But we're going to start off with the song right now. So if you would like to, I invite you to stand. We'll join in singing. If you don't want to, that's fine too. But we're going to sing. Your baby boy would one day walk on water. Mary, did you know that your baby boy would save our sons and daughters? Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? This child that you delivered will soon deliver you. Mary, did you know that your baby boy will give sight to the blind man? Mary, did you know that your baby boy will calm the storm with his hand? Did you know that your baby boy has walked where angels trod? When you kiss your little baby, you've kissed the face of God. Oh, Mary, did you know? Mary, did you know? The dead will live again. The tongue will speak the praises of the Lamb. God will sing, the dead will hear, the dead will live again. They believe, the tongue will speak the praises of the Lamb. Did you know that your baby boy is Lord of all creation? Maybe did you know that your baby boy will one day rule the nations? Did you know that your baby boy is heaven's perfect lamb? And the sleeping child you're holding is the great I
Go ahead and have a seat. Hopefully you got everyone's got candles. We're ready because We won't do that yet, but I don't want to wait till the last minute. Got a question for you. Did you know we're about to take communion? I think about Mary, and I looked up kind of the history of the song. It was kind of interesting. Mark Lowry wrote the song back in the, I think it was the mid 80s, somewhere back in that time frame, or early 90s. And he once was interviewed about it. He said these words. He said, "I just tried to put into words the unfathomable. I started thinking of the questions I would have for her if I were to sit down and have coffee with Mary." So if you think about what that would be like, and what was it like raising God might be one of those questions, or what did you know, or what didn't you know? And I started thinking about the questions that he asks in this song. Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day walk on water? The conclusion of this song is, did you know that he would be the great I am? And if you didn't know what that phrase means, you might miss what the whole song is about. So there was an occasion when Moses was out in the wilderness. It was out on a mountain, Sinai, otherwise known as Horeb, and there was a burning bush. And out of the bush came a voice, and the voice called Moses close, and he took off his shoes because he was standing. He was told, "Take off your shoes, you're on holy ground." And he drew close to this bush that was burning but wasn't consumed. And he had a conversation with a bush. It wasn't George Bush, and it wasn't his son, George Bush. It was a real bush, and it was just burning. And as he got into this conversation, he received a call from Yahweh, God, through this bush to go and deliver his people out of slavery in Egypt. So when we hear this song talking about Jesus coming to bring deliverance to Mary and to all of us, it is representing or similar to the deliverance that would be out of slavery to the Egyptians, but now out of slavery to sin and death. And it would be through this God that Moses would provide deliverance, but it would be through God, now in human flesh, that he would provide deliverance for the whole world. And that's where, at one point, Moses says to, or God says to Moses, "I am that I am." In other words, the great I am is God. And when we look at this song and we see it, I'm reading through and I'm thinking of different things like, Mary, did you know that your baby boy would give